I wasn't planning on making a fitness tip video today, but I've just been making breakfast and I got thinking about something. Sometimes you can interpret quite a lot, or you can make some quite good analogies out of little things. So I was making breakfast. I had 4 eggs in a pan boiling. I decided to take the steamer part of another pan and put the broccoli on top of that, but it wasn't really working, the steamer thing, because it was a mismatching pan, was falling off. So what I decided to do is take the water from the eggs, put them into the steamer, and then put the steamer on top of that, so it was a lot more stable. So I picked up the handle of the pan that had the eggs and the water in. It was really hot, so I had to get a tea towel, and I'm trying to do it, and it's really awkward and it's burning my hands. But as I'm pouring it, I'm thinking, I'm going to drop it. It registered that the longer I keep pouring, the lighter the pan is going to be, because the water's going into the other pan, and the less heat that's going to come from it. So I just got through the first 2 or 3 seconds thinking, just keep going, and it'll get easier. And I thought, what a great analogy for exercise. When you first start training and everything, just running to the end of the road is so hard. I mean, when I came back, obviously I've injured my finger, I got back from holiday, I'm trying to get back into it. The circuit that I did the other day, which should have been a really, really easy warm-up circuit, wasn't that hard. The first round was just horrible, and I thought, because I've done so much exercise before, I knew I could tell myself, just get through the round and then you'll be okay. So by the time I got to round 3, it was fine. So when you first start training, just try and get through that first period. For you, it might be the first couple of weeks, it might be the first couple of months, it might even be the first couple of years, whatever it is for you, till you get off the ground, and it will get easier. An analogy that Brian Tracy, a really good business speaker, uses is that when you're flying a plane, to get off the runway, you've got to have full throttle. You won't get off the runway without having that full throttle. Once you're in the air, you can then ease back a little bit. So I know people who are in business that have got businesses, and they get to kind of run their life how they want to run it. They've probably gone into business. A lot of the times, the people who work for themselves, they've not only got into it for the money. The main reason is they want some flexibility, and it's for the lifestyle as well. So people see them going and playing golf and taking days off and doing this and doing that. They've only been able to do that because they've put themselves in a position where they can pull back off the throttle. What people don't see is all the times of 15, 16, 17, 18-hour days where you're working really hard, you're not watching TV, you're not doing things on a weekend, you're not doing the things that everyone else does. So that when you've achieved a certain level of success, you can then pull back off the throttle a little bit. So just get through, like I did with the pan, with the eggs, just get through the first couple of seconds so I don't drop it. If I'd have thought I've got to hold this forever, I'd have dropped it. It was a mind thing. Just keep going long enough just to get off the runway, and it does get easier.